Yeah, Suicide Hotline, the history of the wicked shit. Here on WFUCKOFFRADIO is your host from the West Coast, Mars. And we sitting here talking about beef. Not chicken, no poultry, no pork, just beef. And everybody remembers the whole Eminem ICP thing. That shit's old. We ain't talking about that shit. But what we are talking about is the whole Haystak, Bizarre, and King Gordy beef that's going on right now. We talked to Haystak already. He spouted off some fuck yous and shit, and he gave his interview and told his side of the story. And now we're gonna talk to King Gordy and see what the fuck is going on with all this from his end. See what he thinks about it, see what the fuck he got to say, and if this shit could be squashed or what. There's been diss tracks going back and forth, videos, music videos, all kinds of shit. And I also want to talk to the man to see what kind of weed he got, because I'm about to go on tour and be out in Detroit, and I need some fucking weed, man. Maybe this man can hook me up. Yo, what up, Gordy? You're live on the Suicide Hotline. How'd your tour go, homie?
It was great, man. You know what I'm saying? Those juggalos came out for me, man. Brought a lot of medical weed. I got fucked up.
You know, I talked to the homeboy T-Trash last night. He said you guys was out there, got to see some dispensaries and shit, right?
Oh, yeah, great dispensaries, man. Great dispensaries out there, brother.
You guys really don't have shit like that in Detroit, huh?
Well, we're the 14th state to legalize medical marijuana. So it's still going to take a little time, you know what I'm saying, for it to get, you know, this kitchen good, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I recently just got my medical marijuana card out here in Cali. And I remember my first time going to a dispensary. It was like that scene in Willy Wonka where the Candyman was throwing shit everywhere. It was like, who can make the sun rise?
Oh, yeah, right. You know, you're in Cali, baby. That's it. That's the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Cali and Eugene, Oregon, that's the Mecca. You know what I'm saying?
We smoked the fuck out over here.
No doubt. You know, that's how I felt when I was in Colorado, man. They doing it like y'all doing it out there, man. Like, they literally have a lot of medical dispensaries. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, when I was out in Fort Collins with Blaze and ABK for the Shock Therapy Tour, we went down the street from the venue and ate at the Chiba Hut. And I just happened to ask this guy who looked like he smoked weed. I mean, I don't know if he looked like a fucking hippie, basically. And I asked him, hey man, where can I get some weed at? And he turned around and gave me a handful of weed. Turns out that this dude was the guy who was rallying for all the shit out there to get the weed legalized.
Man, this shit is ridiculous. I'm from next to Detroit.
Well, we already know that you're a marijuana connoisseur, but the real reason I wanted to have you on this show was to discuss all this beef shit. We talked to Haystak just before the break. He got to tell his side of the beef, and now we want to hear it from you, dog. What's really going on with all this shit?
Basically, he made some fictitious beef with Marshall, you know what I'm saying? And basically, you know, Bizarre and Marshall are friends, you know what I'm saying? They're the same group together. They came up and they came together, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I came years later. I'm like a child prodigy, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And Scoop love, you know, the whole Eminem and Esham and ICP thing. So I got a chance to be in both worlds, but I seen that basically that Haystak was just trying to go after Marshall because no one cares about him. He's lyrically terrible, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't put out good music at all. And then you try to go after the Juggalos because he knows that the Juggalos don't like Marshall and tries to get them involved with I'm really family, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when it really looked like a fraud, when he tried to ask the Juggalos for help, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Because you know how you feel about him. You're going to try to come, try to go to them and try to get them to rally with you, man. That's terrible, man.
Well, man, we already just got done saying the whole ICP Eminem beef is overdone. 10 years old kind of shit.
I'm from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Okay, ICP and Eminem beef, they from Detroit. That was, you know, that was like two brothers fighting inside of a house, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. But I bet you a guy from around the corner can walk up to them same brothers and talk shit to them. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So if you diss anybody from Detroit, feel like you dissing me.
I talked to Haystak a little bit about Bravo Gator, And I know this pissed a lot of people off, but he says that he wasn't dissing Proof at all.
Did you hear the diss?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been kind of following this whole shit.
Saying, and I quote, if Proof was alive, it's fuck him too. So how do you explain that he didn't diss Proof? Fuck Bravo Gator. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck about Haystak because lyrically I'm just straight up, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Bravo Gator, he doesn't even deserve any type of anything, any type of publicity because first of all, he's terrible. He's damn near as worse as Haystak. He just tries to rhyme a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing anything, man. He even called Bizarre. Well, he can call Bizarre, but he like went on his page and said, "Hey man, I don't want to beef anymore, man. Let's diss Haystak together." And then when Bizarre was like, "Fuck you, bitch. You disproved." He put up this song called "I'm Sorry, Miss Johnson."
So wait, So Bravo Gator called Bizarre after the disses and apologized and offered to diss Haystak too?
This is what happened. Bravo Gator is trying to do anything to get a name for himself. You know, we don't even give a fuck about Haystak anymore, man. Me and Bizarre had to talk and we said, yo, man, this guy is never going to be anything because he doesn't make any good music. No one gives a fuck about his music, so he's dead anyway. That's how we feel about him.
Well, I'm gonna ask you just like I asked Haystak. Is there any way you guys could get together and squash this shit peacefully before it gets too out of hand?
Come to pay me 10 grand.
10 grand, and that'll solve it all.
If he pays me 10 grand, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But if I see him and I'm coming to the gathering, he can bring his ass to the gathering if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? But the sheriff will be called. I'll say that.
So it's that serious.
I'm just to the point where we're not looking for him. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to. If he has a show in Louisville, Kentucky, or you know, first of all, he's not even coming into the West. Let's just establish that he's gonna try to stay in the South. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the shows. He won't come to Indiana or Ohio or anything surrounding Michigan. You know, he won't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm to the point where we can literally go. If you wanna, we can literally battle. You know what I'm saying? I have no words for Bravo because he said because Haystak didn't say it. Bravo said that. You know what I'm saying? Haystak never said anything about Proof. Haystak is just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Who can't rap? And I can accept that. So what I'll do is I can just read him lyrically. If he wants to go at it, so it's 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he wants to do. Bravo Gator, I'm gonna put you in a face.
One way you guys can resolve this, get together, battle it out lyrically, put 10 grand on the line, winner takes all. You can do this shit hip-hop style and not take it to the streets. And one of y'all might walk away with some money.
No doubt.
Now, Haystak told me this is his last interview on this subject after this show. And I know you and Biz said that this is probably the last time you're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give you the same opportunity as I gave Stack. What do you gotta say to the man once and for all?
I just want to say, man, Haystak, step your game up lyrically, make songs, try to be a fourth as dope as me. You know what I'm saying? Try to get as many fans as me. You know what I'm saying? I got an underground crowd. You know, I'm not like on 6ix9ine level or a mainstream artist level, but I get loyal fans that's willing to come and be my shit and respect it for what it is. Haystak, what are you really doing? You know what I'm saying? You got a group called the Crazy White Boys. No one knows any one of their names. You are terrible. You just lyrically, you trash. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm lyrically, I'm Jay-Z and I'm battling Soulja Boy. That's how I feel.
Thanks for coming on the show, Gordy, man. This is Suicide Hotline, the history of the wicked shit, with your boy Mars, a.k.a. Mr. Exclusive, here on WFUCKOFFRADIO. This ain't no motherfucking blog talk radio or no little ass shit like that. This is the real shit, radio with balls. Chilling here with King Gordy and Haystak, trying to find out what the fuck's going on with this beef, seeing if it could be squashed, seeing where the fuck it was going at, and I got the motherfucking exclusive here. You know what I mean? Gordy, tell these motherfuckers who you fucking with.
Hey y'all, this is King Gordy Cobain, the dead, the king of horrorcore himself. You're tuning into Suicide Hotline. But hopefully you're dead already and no one can reach you to talk to you to get you to stop on WFUCKOFFRADIO.